Hey everyone, Kevin the Toy Smuggler here, and today we're doing a comparison video. Archives Boba Fett versus Bootleg Boba Fett. Bootleg, bootleg, did somebody say bootleg? Kevin said the B word.
Oh snap.
Oh, I hope everyone enjoyed that. But you know, it's a little over top, a little crazy, a little funny. But you know what? This whole bootleg business, is it not? Really, people? I mean, lately, that's all everyone talks about is this. They're just really crashing down on bootlegs. And I hope today I'm going to share with you guys a little history on bootlegs. And plus, my insight as a fan of bootlegs when I was a kid buying them. And also today I'm actually making bootlegs. And yes, I'm going to be talking about Smith Lords. And I just want to say this right now. Smith Lords, go to their website, go to Facebook, pre-order anything and everything. Top quality company, ladies and gentlemen, and that's something I'm going to be touching base on one of the big major differences between what they're doing and what people in the past and what other people are doing today. So like I said, I'm going to spin this camera around. We're going to get a close-up of the Archives Boba Fett and the bootleg version, and I'm also going to be showing some pictures up from toyart.com on the San Diego Comic-Con, the very wave one that came out with the Han Solo and Carbonite, just to throw that in as a comparison as well. So let's turn that camera around. Let's see what we can find out today. Alright everyone, here we go. We obviously got the Archive Boba Fett to the left, still in the package. I've not opened it because it's the only Boba Fett that I have that, you know, that's one thing I do like about the old box style of the Black Series, that where you can remove your figure and display them when you want, and then when you want to put them up, you can put them right back in. I think that is a great option. Don't get me wrong, I do love this packaging. I think it looks great, and like I said, I'm leaving this one in. It didn't cost an arm and a leg. And that's the whole part of this video, because Wave 1, the San Diego version, you're looking at over $100. Well over $100. And I'm here to tell you folks, the Toy Smuggler says there is no Star Wars figure, vintage or new, that's worth over $100. It's plastic, people. Come on, let's get real here. Alright, and what we're showing here, and we'll get a little bit closer here, make sure this camera focuses in here. If you're looking at these guys, looking really good. And I got a box here. There was a company called, that labeled some of these that came out, called Star Wars. But this is actually the Wave 2, but it was actually labeled as a bootleg. It actually was in the description, and I got this off eBay for $16 versus the Wave 1 that was coming out, ladies and gentlemen, we all know, was $60 and up at the conventions and stuff. And I just could not pay that much. It was just crazy. And like I said, I have combed through this stuff. Like I said, I'm going to be putting some close-up pictures of the San Diego Con and everything, but I'm going to pick out some certain aspects here. Like, now, what I can tell on my investigation here, let me back this up a little bit, is it looks like this Archives figure, it actually came off the same mold, the original mold, but I think this Wave 2 version was actually molded from a Wave 1. That's because the detailing from here is slightly softer than what you're seeing on the Archives figures and on the Wave 1 figures. That's the big, and that's usually the telltale sign. But I will have to say, this Wave 2, that's what I'm calling it, version, was done with excellence. The people who, whatever toy company, I cannot figure out, they did not write on there what toy manufacturing it was. They kind of like skipped that part. But whoever it was, they make toys professionally, because there was a lot of care on the paint apps, as you can see, and the articulation. I'm not going to run for it because it's exactly the same as any other Black Series figure. Like I said, the biggest thing I can tell is some of the details are slightly softer, and some slight variations in the color apps, and some of the highlights where like the The silver's coming through on the blast shots and stuff like that. As you can, I'm going to try to get a close-up here on the Wave 1 and on the Archives version. You see right there on the top of Boba Fett's head where he got shot, and you can see the silver under it. But if you go to the Wave 2 bootleg version, it's just a divot. They didn't paint that in. No big deal, people. I just really, honestly, if I want it on there, I can do it myself. And honestly, this don't take a lot of know-how and artistic ability to do that. And the only other thing that I really noticed here, people, that was different is the cape back here. It's more of a dark maroon, and it's a lighter color beige versus, I don't know if we can see it on this version, but I know, I'll put a picture up. Theirs was a little bit more dirtier and a slightly different color red. So, but I still think that the Archives version, being $18.95 at your average Walmart, is probably the best deal that we can get on a Boba Fett. It really is. It's worth every penny of that, and if you bought two, you can buy almost 3 of these, probably now 4 or 5 of these for the price of one Wave 1. And I'm here and tell you, people, you're going to get just as much satisfaction off this figure than any Wave 1 figure. Bottom line, if I was you, pick up 2, leave 1 in the package, pull 1 out, and there's your Sandy. I mean, I'm against, okay, I'm going to be a little biased here. I am not for all these convention figures. I just think they're too limited edition, and it's too aggravating to go get one. Time you go to the convention, spend the money for the hotel, and stand in line and hope you get it, you're spending, gosh, hundreds, if not almost $1,000, just so you can wait in line to get a figure that, you know, wait 6 months a year, they're going to come out with the same figure in a different package. And I'm here to tell you guys, give it a couple more years, this same figure right here will probably come out again in a different package. It's just going to happen, people. If you don't think it will, you're crazy. So, but like I said, but back then, way before I thought I was ever going to get the Archives version, there's no way, I was wanting a Boba Fett, but there was no way to get one without paying an extreme high price. So that's when I went to eBay, and that company called Star Wars was selling this, like I said, with shipping and handling, $16. Couldn't refuse it. I thought, heck, it's only 16 bucks. What do I got to lose? So, but bottom line, excuse me, the only bad thing about it, it took nearly 5 weeks to get it, but when I got it, I was 100% satisfied. It was cheaper than any other Star Wars figure that I was buying for $18 to $22, either at Walmart or GameStop. So I was very pleased. And like I said, guys, it's just minor variations in the paint. I'm going to show, if I can get a close-up here, like right there, right above his feet, there's that little triangle piece right there. Mine on the bootleg is not painted, where versus on the Wave 1, Wave 2, and the Archive figures does have a little paint application added to it. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I mean, very little. And I tell you what, and then what minor variations they done on the paint apps here, I'm telling you, minor experience that you need with a paintbrush, and you can touch these up, and it just is not going to make a difference. So, alright guys, that concludes the comparison here on the Archives Boba Fett. And like I said, I don't believe this is a Wave 2. I'm pretty sure that this is, like the eBay seller said, a bootleg. I think this is made off of the Wave 2 figure, because like I said, the details on mine is just a little bit extra soft than what you've seen on the Archives photo and stuff on the Toy Arc. Like I said, it's just slightly soft. But all in all, it's a great figure, very well made. Considering it is a bootleg, it is a top-notch quality bootleg. And like I said, I'm perfectly happy with it. I couldn't ask for a better figure. The only thing different that I didn't cover in the video is on the very top of mine. I don't know if you can really make it out here. We'll try. But anyway, I'll try to include a pic maybe. But the top of my helmet came out just a little lumpy. It probably was too hot, maybe come out of the mold funny. But hey, it's Boba Fett. He can use a lump or two. It's cool. So anyway, please guys join me for part 2 coming up in just a few days. We're going to talk about the history of bootlegs, going back to my childhood and a lot of the bootlegs that I got because of the He-Man stuff and the Star Wars. Bootlegs popping up everywhere. So guess what, guys? Bootlegs has been around for a very long time. They're here today, and guess what? They're always going to be here. So just learn to live with it and just get over it. I'm the Toy Smuggler. Catch you on part 2.